Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an incredible story for you, a seemingly ordinary coin that's worth millions. Yep, you heard that right. We're talking about the elusive 1975 no-mint Mark I dime coin. So, how did this dime become a million-dollar treasure? Stick around, because you're not going to want to miss this. First, let's talk about the basics. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced dimes with the image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. These dimes were made at various mint facilities across the country. Typically, dimes struck in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco were marked with a D or S, respectively. Simple enough, right? But here's where things get interesting. In 1975, a unique error occurred. Somehow, a batch of dimes intended for Philadelphia circulation, which normally don't have a mint mark, slipped through quality control under unusual circumstances, resulting in an extremely rare error coin. Now, you might be thinking, wait, aren't no mint mark dimes from Philadelphia normal? Yes, but here's the catch. The U.S. Mint had stopped production of no mint mark dimes for proof sets in 1968, except for San Francisco issued proofs that should have had an S mint mark. The 1975 no mint mark dime appeared under special conditions that make it one of the rarest coins out there. This error made the 1975 no mint mark proof dime stand out in a way that collectors can't ignore. Unlike a typical Philadelphia issued coin, this dime was meant to have an S mint mark, but it was accidentally struck without one. As a result, only a handful of these error coins are known to exist. We're talking about just 2 dimes that have been authenticated, making this a coin collector's ultimate treasure. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question: how much is this tiny coin actually worth? Because of its extreme rarity, the value of the 1975 no-mint mark dime has skyrocketed over the years. In fact, it's been sold at auctions for staggering amounts. One of these dimes was sold for over $450,000 in 2011, and another set a record at $1.5 million at a later auction. That's right, a single dime that you could hold in the palm of your hand is worth over $1 million today. It's considered one of the most valuable error coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. The scarcity, coupled with its fascinating backstory, has made this coin a legendary piece in the world of numismatics. So, why exactly is this 1975 no-mint mark dime worth millions? Well, it comes down to a few factors. First, its extreme rarity, only 2 are known to exist. Secondly, it's an error coin, and collectors love error coins because they represent a small, rare moment where the minting process didn't go as planned. Third, it's a proof coin, meaning it was struck with a higher level of detail and intended for collectors, which makes this error even more unusual. Finally, there's the demand from collectors. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the intrigue of an error coin has made the 1975 no-mint mark dime one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Of course, with a coin this valuable, you'll find plenty of fakes out there. So, if you're ever lucky enough to come across a 1975 no-mint mark dime, you'll want to make sure it's the real deal. Here's how you can avoid getting scammed. First, the genuine 1975 no-mint mark dimes are proof coins. That means they'll have a mirror-like surface and sharply defined features. Check for these characteristics, and if it looks like a standard circulating coin, it's probably not the real thing. Second, if you're unsure, have the coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. It's always worth verifying before making any big decisions. Now here's the million-dollar question: could you have one of these rare dimes sitting in your collection or pocket change without knowing it? Well, while the chances are incredibly slim, it's not impossible. Remember, only 2 have been authenticated, so if another one were to show up, who knows how much it could be worth. Always check your coins carefully, you might just find a treasure hiding in plain sight. And there you have it, the amazing story of the 1975 no-mint mark I dime that's worth millions. It just goes to show that sometimes the smallest things can hold the biggest surprises. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and who knows, maybe the next $1 million coin is in your pocket right now. we dive into the fascinating story of the 1974 D-Dime, yes, a humble 10-cent coin that's captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts. Could it really be worth millions? The 1974 D-Dime, minted in Denver, is part of a series that may look ordinary at first glance. But as any seasoned collector knows, it's the small details that can make a big difference. Most 1974 D-Dimes are worth only their face value, but rare variations and errors can turn them into hidden gems. In this video, we'll explore what makes certain 1974 D-Dimes so valuable and what factors you should be on the lookout for. There are three main factors that influence a coin's value: rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break down how each of these applies to the 1974 D-Dime. While millions of 1974 D-Dimes were minted, not all of them are the same. Coins with errors, unique markings, or even those made from a different metal composition can dramatically increase their value. For instance, dimes struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the metal disc used to make the coin, can fetch an astronomical price. Coins in mint or near mint condition, graded MS65 or higher, are the most sought after. A pristine 1974 D-Dime could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. If it also has a rare error, the value skyrockets. As with any collectible, demand plays a huge role in determining value. Certain years and mint marks attract more attention from collectors, especially those dimes with historical significance or distinctive features. Error coins are the true wildcards in coin collecting. One of the most sought-after types of errors for the 1974 D-Dime is a double die. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing a duplicate image to appear on the coin. Double die errors on 1974 D-Dimes, especially those in high-grade conditions, have sold for tens of thousands at auction. Another highly prized error involves coins that were accidentally struck on foreign planchets or even different denominations, such as a dime mistakenly struck on a penny planchet. These one-of-a-kind dimes can be valued in the millions, depending on the uniqueness and condition of the coin. Now, let's talk numbers. Over the years, collectors and dealers have paid significant sums for rare and unique 1974 D-Dimes. In one notable auction, a 1974 D-Dime with an extraordinary minting error sold for over $1 million. This wasn't just any dime, of course, it was a coin in exceptional condition with a rare error that made it one of a kind. On top of that, high-grade 1974 D-Dimes without errors, but in mint state, can still fetch prices ranging from $1,000 to $5,000. Not bad for a 10-cent piece, right? So, how can you tell if your 1974 D-Dime is worth more than pocket change? Here's what you need to look for: a coin in excellent condition with little to no wear is more valuable. Look for coins with sharp, clear details and no major scratches or dents. Look closely for any unusual characteristics, like doubled images or missing mint marks. Sometimes these errors are subtle, so using a magnifying glass or taking your coin to a professional grader is a good idea. For coins in top condition or with errors, professional grading by a service like PCGS or NGC can confirm its value. These services provide an official grade and seal your coin, increasing its credibility at auction. If you think you have a valuable 1974 D-Dime, what should you do next? Here are some tips for collectors and sellers. Keep an eye on auction results and coin markets to track trends. The value of coins can fluctuate based on demand and market interest. Always store your coins in a protective holder to prevent scratches or wear. Even small damage can reduce a coin's value dramatically. If you're not sure about the value of your coin, reach out to a local coin dealer or numismatist. They can help assess your dime's rarity and provide advice on how to sell it. The 1974 D-Dime may seem like an ordinary coin, but in the world of numismatics, it holds incredible potential. With the right combination of condition, rarity, and error, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure. So, take a closer look at those dimes in your pocket. You never know what hidden fortune might be waiting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting discovery in the world of rare coins. And who knows? Your next find could be the key to unlocking $1 million payday. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1977 D-Dime. The seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a fortune, up to $1 million. Stay tuned to learn why this dime is so special, how to identify it, and how you can find one yourself. The U.S. Mint produced the 1977 dime as part of its regular coinage. Featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, it follows the design established in 1946. But what sets the 1977 D dime apart from its peers? First, let's identify this coin. Look for the D mint mark just to the right of Roosevelt's neck, indicating it was minted in Denver. The 1977 D dime has a copper-nickel composition and weighs 2.5 grams, like its counterparts. However, not all 1977 D dimes are created equal. The key to the 1977 D dime's million-dollar status lies in its rare varieties. Some dimes from this year exhibit striking errors, such as double die obverse and off-center strikes. These errors can drastically increase a coin's value. For instance, a 1977 D double die can fetch over $1 million at auction. To determine if your 1977 D dime is a rare variety, inspect it closely. For double die errors, look for additional detail in Roosevelt's eye or mouth. Off-center strikes will appear misaligned. Use a magnifying glass for the best results. So, where can you find these hidden treasures? Check coin shops, estate sales, flea markets, and even your own change jar. The key is to be diligent and knowledgeable. Remember, just because it looks like a regular dime doesn't mean it isn't worth a fortune. If you believe you found a valuable 1977 D dime, it's crucial to get it appraised by a professional. Recent sales show that pristine specimens with error varieties can exceed $1 million, while average circulated coins may only be worth a few dollars. Always check recent auction results to gauge current market values. Collecting coins can be a rewarding hobby and a wise investment. If you're passionate about numismatics, consider joining local coin clubs, attending conventions, and networking with other collectors. The more you learn, the better your chances of finding valuable coins like the 1977 D dime. In conclusion, the 1977 D dime is more than just pocket change, it's a potential goldmine for savvy collectors. Keep your eyes peeled, do your research, and who knows, you might just discover a hidden treasure worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting insights. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. Have you ever wondered if that old dime you have stashed away might be worth a fortune? Well, in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of dimes, more specifically, the 1981 D mint mark Roosevelt dime. Could this small coin really be worth millions? You might want to stick around to find out. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946, but not all dimes are created equal. The dime we're focusing on today is the 1981 Roosevelt dime minted in Denver. That's where the D mint mark comes from. Now, most of these dimes were pretty standard, used for everyday transactions, but a small number of them have caught the attention of collectors due to their rarity, unique features, and, most importantly, their value. So, what makes this 1981 D Roosevelt dime so special? First off, let's talk about its physical characteristics. Like most dimes, it's composed of a copper core with a nickel cladding. Weighing in at just 2.27 grams, it might feel insignificant, but don't let its small size fool you. This dime could potentially be worth more than you ever imagined. Many 1981 D dimes were produced, but the ones that fetch big bucks are those that have unique minting errors, rare conditions, or belong to special die varieties. If you're holding on to one that meets these criteria, you might just have a piece of history, and a very valuable one at that. What really skyrockets the value of any coin, including the 1981 D Roosevelt dime, are minting errors. Now, what do we mean by minting errors? These are mistakes made during the production process that result in a coin having unique features, like an off-center strike, a double die, or misaligned elements like the date or mint mark. These errors create one-of-a-kind coins that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. One famous minting error that has been spotted on the 1981 D dime is the double die. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in a blurry or doubled appearance, particularly noticeable on the lettering or the portrait of Roosevelt. A well-preserved 1981 D dime with this kind of error can sell for thousands, if not millions, at auctions. Now, let's talk about what we're all here for: the value of this coin. Depending on its condition, rarity, and any minting errors, a 1981 D dime can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to over $1 million. That's right. If you have a rare variation, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. A perfect example is when collectors find one in mint state condition. Coins that have been preserved carefully, with no signs of wear or damage, can sell for astronomical amounts. In fact, certain rare coins from the 1980s, like this 1981 D dime, have been sold at auctions for millions of dollars because of their pristine condition and unique minting errors. Grading is crucial in determining the value of a coin. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC assign a grade to coins based on their condition, with mint state or MS coins being at the top. If your 1981 D dime is graded MS65 or higher, it could be worth an incredible amount. So, how can you tell if your 1981 D dime is worth $1 million? Here's what you need to do: look for the D mint mark under the date. Coins minted in Denver carry this mark, and it's the first step to identifying the right dime. Grab a magnifying glass and carefully inspect the details. Is the strike off center? Is there any doubling on the letters or Roosevelt's face? These errors can increase the value significantly. Is your coin in pristine condition? The fewer the scratches, dings, or signs of wear, the higher the value. For serious collectors or sellers, having your coin graded by a professional service can give you an accurate idea of its value. A high grade can mean the difference between hundreds and millions of dollars. In the world of coin collecting, the 1981 D Roosevelt Dime is a hidden gem. While many were produced, only a few are worth millions due to their rarity, minting errors, and condition. So, if you've got an old jar of coins laying around, now might be the perfect time to go through them. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. If you found today's video helpful or you're a fan of rare coins, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin content. And if you have any cool finds or stories about rare coins, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them. Thanks for watching, and could a simple dime you've had in your pocket be worth millions? Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that one particular dime, yes, a 1989 P mint mark dime, is now considered a collector's treasure worth up to millions of dollars? So, how did this dime, one that seems so ordinary, become a valuable coin? Let's dive into the fascinating world of numismatics, the study of coins, and discover the secrets behind the 1989 P dime's high market value. The 1989 P dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which began in 1946. It was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. Millions of dimes were minted that year, so what makes this specific coin so valuable? Well, the answer lies in rarity, errors, and high-quality preservation. Let's explore the key factors that set the 1989 P dime apart from the rest and why some versions of it are commanding such sky-high prices today. Collectors go wild for dimes with minting errors because they're rare and unique. With the 1989 P dime, specific errors such as a doubled die or misaligned dies increase the coin's value tremendously. For instance, if you find a 1989 P dime where the design is doubled, it could be worth a fortune. Some of these error coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. So always keep an eye out for mistakes like that. Condition is everything in the coin world. For the 1989 P dime, coins in mint state, also called uncirculated condition, can fetch much higher prices. A coin graded as mint state 68 or higher can go for hundreds of thousands or even millions. The coin grading system ranges from 1 to 70, with mint state 70 being a perfect coin. The closer the coin is to perfection, the more valuable it becomes. An MS68 1989 P dime can easily attract six-figure bids from serious collectors. Another factor to consider is rarity in terms of mintage. While millions of 1989 P dimes were produced, special varieties and low mintage errors make certain coins stand out. In fact, some varieties with unique features or unusual minting quirks are the true gems of the collection. Now, let's talk about the real excitement: the jaw-dropping auction sales. In recent years, several 1989 P dimes have been sold for astonishing amounts. Imagine this: one of these dimes, in pristine condition with a rare error, was auctioned for over $1 million. These coins have become a hot commodity for high-end collectors, pushing prices to unbelievable heights. So, if you've got a 1989 dime, it's worth checking its condition, any potential errors, and considering professional grading. Who knows, it could be your ticket to a fortune. Wondering if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's what to look for. 1. First, check for that all-important P-mint mark under the year. 2. Then, inspect the coin for any errors such as doubled dies, misaligned strikes, or other unusual features. 3. Lastly, examine the coin's condition. If it's in mint state or uncirculated condition, you're in luck. To preserve your coin's value, store it in a protective holder and avoid handling it too much. Even the slightest damage could reduce its worth. To think that a simple dime from 1989 could be worth millions is mind-blowing. Whether it's due to minting errors, pristine condition, or sheer rarity, these coins have made their mark in the world of numismatics. So, check your pockets, drawers, and coin jars, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories about rare coins and treasures waiting to be discovered. Could you be sitting on a treasure without even knowing it? Imagine this, a simple dime in your pocket worth millions. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most elusive and valuable dimes ever minted, the 2005 Dime, a coin that has stunned collectors and left numismatists in awe. Hello, coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and love discovering rare coins, learning about their incredible value, and hearing fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So, let's talk about the 2005 Dime. At first glance, it might seem like any ordinary coin, just another Roosevelt dime featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. But what makes this particular dime stand out from the rest? That tiny D mint mark under the date, showing that it was minted in Denver, holds the key to its astounding value. The D mint mark signifies that this dime was minted in Denver, one of the major mints in the United States. Typically, the 2005 dimes are considered common, but some incredibly rare and valuable error coins slip through the cracks during production, making them worth a fortune. Now, you're probably wondering, how could a dime minted in 2005 be worth millions of dollars? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors. Certain error dimes from this year are exceedingly rare, and their scarcity has driven collectors to pay sky-high prices. One of the most valuable error types for the 2005 dime is the misprint error. These coins could have been struck on the wrong planchet, or feature a dramatic double die where the images appear duplicated or shadowed. In such cases, the coin becomes a true anomaly, a one-of-a-kind piece that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. For example, a 2005 dime that shows doubling in key areas like Roosevelt's profile, lettering, or date can fetch thousands of dollars. Combine this with high-grade conditions, and you're looking at an astronomical value. Now, let's talk numbers. Just how much are these error dimes selling for? In recent years, certain high-grade 2005 error dimes have shattered expectations at auctions. In fact, a few of these coins have been known to reach prices as high as $1 million. That's right, collectors are willing to pay millions for these rare pieces, depending on their condition and rarity. In one case, a 2005 dime with a prominent double die error sold for over $750,000. And if it's a mint-state coin, one that's never been circulated or handled, it can easily reach the $1 million mark. So, how can you tell if your 2005 dime is one of these rare, valuable coins? First, you'll need to closely inspect your dime with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for any unusual markings, doubling, or off-center strikes on the coin. Pay special attention to Roosevelt's face, the year 2005, and the word Liberty. If you notice any duplication or shadowing, you might be holding onto a rare double die error. If you think you've found a valuable 2005 dime, the next step is getting it professionally graded. Reputable coin grading services, like the PCGS, can give you an official grade. This grade will determine the coin's condition, rarity, and ultimately, its value. Collectors and investors are often willing to pay more for coins that are certified by these grading companies. A higher grade can significantly increase the value of your coin, so it's well worth the investment to get it graded. So, there you have it, the 2005 D-Dime might just be one of the most valuable coins hiding in your pocket change. If you happen to come across one, you could be in for a life-changing payday. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow collectors, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Who knows, maybe your next discovery will be worth millions too. Can you believe that a simple dime, just 10 cents, could be worth millions of dollars? Well, today, we're going to dive into the fascinating story of the 2018 Mint Mark Dime, a coin that has stunned collectors with its shocking value. Most of us don't pay much attention to the dimes we come across daily. They end up in our pockets, in our change jars, or maybe even forgotten in the bottom of a purse. But, for coin collectors and enthusiasts, certain dimes are far more valuable than their face value. The 2018 Mint Mark Dime is one of those rare gems that has captured the attention of collectors all over the world. To understand why this dime is so special, let's first talk a little about the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint, represented by the Mint mark, is the oldest and one of the most significant mints in the United States. It has been producing coins since 1792 and is known for minting coins that are circulated nationwide. But not all dimes are created equal. The 2018 Mint Mark Dime has some unique characteristics that have skyrocketed its value in the collector's market. Some of these dimes were produced with mint errors, such as doubling, misaligned dies, or even planchet errors. These errors, although unintended, make the coin incredibly rare and valuable. Mint errors are like the holy grail for coin collectors. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Coins like the 2018 Dime with noticeable mint errors can fetch prices far beyond their face value, sometimes even crossing into the millions. And it's not just speculation. One of these rare 2018 dimes recently sold at auction for an astounding sum of money, over $1 million. Why? Because of its rarity and the demand among collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. So, how does a simple dime become worth millions? The value of a coin is influenced by several factors: rarity, condition, demand, and any unusual characteristics like mint errors. The rarer the coin and the fewer errors in circulation, the more valuable it becomes. And let's not forget, a coin in near-perfect condition can command astronomical prices. Mint condition coins are extremely valuable, but those with rare errors like doubled dies or off-center strikes are even more sought after. Coins like the 2018 Dime with unique flaws are a collector's dream, making them worth far more than you'd ever imagine. So, if you happen to come across a 2018 Mint Mark Dime, take a closer look. You might be holding onto a fortune without even realizing it. Look for signs of mint errors or any unusual features that could make your dime the next $1 million coin. With the coin market continuing to thrive, especially for rare and error coins, it's not surprising that collectors are willing to invest so much. The 2018 Dime is a testament to how a small coin can make a big impact in the world of numismatics. Who knew that a simple 10-cent coin could be worth millions? If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable 2018 Mint Mark Dime, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. And remember, always check your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. We're diving into a fascinating topic that might just change how you look at your change. We're talking about the 1984 Mint Mark Dime, a coin that's not just a piece of history, but could be worth millions. So, grab your coins and let's get started. The 1984 Dime, produced by the Philadelphia Mint, features the iconic image of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. While it might seem like just another dime at first glance, its rarity and condition are what make it truly special. Minted during a time when the economy was shifting, the 1984 Dime plays a unique role in American numismatic history. It was produced in a significant quantity, but as time went on, many were lost or damaged, making pristine examples exceedingly rare. So, what makes the 1984 Dime so valuable? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Most coins that survive the years show wear and tear, but coins that are graded as MS-67 or higher can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Just to give you an idea, a flawless 1984 dime could be worth over $1 million. That's right, a dime worth a fortune. Now, if you think you might have one of these gems, here's how to identify it. Look for a few key features. Check the reverse side for the P mint mark indicating it was produced in Philadelphia. Examine the coin under good lighting. Look for scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear. Higher grade coins command higher prices. Consider having your coin graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. The market for rare coins can fluctuate, but currently, the 1984 dime has been selling for record amounts. At auctions, pristine specimens have reached values that leave collectors in awe. Remember, the value can change based on demand and availability, so it's essential to stay informed about market trends. If you find that you have a valuable 1984 dime, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here are some options. Selling through reputable auction houses can maximize your profit. Websites like eBay can connect you with a global audience. Establishing a relationship with local dealers can also be beneficial, but always research fair pricing. In summary, the 1984 mint mark dime may look like just another dime, but it has the potential to be a treasure worth millions. If you're a collector or just have some coins lying around, it's worth checking for this hidden gem. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the fascinating world of coin collecting. And remember, you might just have a millionaire's coin in your pocket. We have an incredibly exciting story for you about a coin that has taken the collector's market by storm, the 1991 mint mark Roosevelt Dime. Believe it or not, some of these dimes are fetching prices in the millions of dollars. That's right, this tiny little coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. So, sit back, grab a snack, and let's dive into the details of the 1991 Roosevelt Dime. Before you go rushing to check your pocket change, let's explore why this specific dime has gained such incredible value. What makes the 1991 dime so special, and why are collectors willing to pay top dollar for it? Let's break it down. First, let's start with a bit of history. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, shortly after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. It was designed by John R. Sinek and has remained largely unchanged in design since its debut. But not every Roosevelt dime is the same. Some years, specific mint errors or varieties make certain coins far more valuable than others. Now, let's zero in on the 1991 Roosevelt dime. Most people might think that a dime minted in 1991 wouldn't be anything special, just another run-of-the-mill coin. But as seasoned collectors know, it's all about the details. What makes the 1991 dime stand out isn't its design but rather a series of unique minting errors that occurred during production. Here's where things get interesting. Some of the 1991 dimes were struck with a minting error that has made them incredibly valuable. These errors could range from missing details, improper striking, or even coins being minted on the wrong planchet. Each of these errors increases the rarity of the dime, and as we all know, in the world of coin collecting, the rarer the coin, the higher the price. So, just how much are we talking about? Well, hold on to your seats because some error varieties of the 1991 Roosevelt dime have been known to sell for millions of dollars at auction. The combination of rarity, condition, and demand among collectors has driven the price of these coins through the roof. One famous example was a 1991 dime with a significant mint error that sold for a whopping $1.3 million. Imagine finding a dime in your change that could change your life forever. So, how do you know if the 1991 dime in your possession could be one of these rare, high-value coins? Let's walk you through the key factors you should check for. First, look for the P mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. This is crucial because the minting errors we're talking about were only found in dimes from this location. Next, closely examine the coin for any visible mint errors. These could include things like missing or doubled features, misalignments, or any strange surface features that seem out of place. If you notice anything unusual, don't rush to sell it immediately. The condition of the coin, known as its grade, also plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in near perfect condition, or mint state, are going to fetch the highest prices. Once you think you found a rare 1991 P dime, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Trusted coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can provide you with an official evaluation of your coin's condition and authenticity. A top-grade coin with a rare error could easily become $1 million treasure. Remember, grading is key. If you have an ungraded coin, it's much harder to determine its true value, especially when it comes to these rare varieties. The world of coin collecting is always evolving, and the 1991 P Roosevelt Dime is a perfect example of how something so small can have such a big impact. Who knows, there could be more valuable coins hiding in your change, waiting to be discovered. So, keep your eyes peeled, and remember that knowledge is power when it comes to rare coins. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found today's video helpful and exciting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Welcome back to ZK Sins. Today, we're diving into the world of rare coins, focusing on a gem that has left collectors and numismatists in awe, the 1950 no-mint mark dime. With a jaw-dropping value of $1.3 million, this dime is truly a treasure. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable and what makes it a must-have for collectors. First, let's talk about what makes the 1950 no-mint mark dime so special. This coin, part of the Roosevelt Dime series, is a rarity due to its unique minting history. In 1950, dimes were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the Philadelphia Mint did not place a mint mark on its coins, making them distinct from those produced at the other mints. Typically, Philadelphia Mint coins are marked with a P, but in 1950, they were struck without any mint mark. The dimes produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints each have their own mint marks, D and S, respectively. The Philadelphia dimes without a mint mark are particularly rare because most collectors and dealers expected the dimes to have some indication of their minting origin. Now, why is the 1950 no-mint mark dime worth $1.3 million? The value stems from its extreme rarity and the high demand among collectors. Most 1950 dimes were produced with mint marks, so finding a 1950 dime from Philadelphia without one is like finding a needle in a haystack. Only a few of these coins are known to exist in pristine condition. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a coin in mint condition, and the 1950 no-mint mark dime is no exception. Its rarity combined with its historical significance makes it a coveted piece for serious collectors. Whether it's the intrigue of its rarity or the beauty of its design, this dime commands attention and respect. To give us more insight into the value of this coin, we have Expert's Name, a renowned numismatist. Expert's Name, can you shed some light on why the 1950 no-mint mark dime holds such high value? Absolutely. The 1950 no-mint mark dime is highly valued due to its scarcity and the historical context. During the production process, Philadelphia Mint dimes were expected to carry a mint mark, so the lack of one was an anomaly. As a result, when these dimes were discovered, they became highly sought after by collectors. Its rarity, coupled with its historical significance, drives up its value significantly. Thanks for that insight, Jack. It's fascinating to see how history and rarity can elevate a coin to such extraordinary value. That's it for today's dive into the $1.3 million 1950 no-mint mark dime. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a coin collector or just a fan of numismatic treasures, you won't want to miss this. We're talking about the 1951 no-mint mark I dime, a coin that's worth a staggering $1.1 million. Let's uncover why this dime is such a gem. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1951 no-mint mark I dime is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. It's part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This series has become quite popular among collectors, but the 1951 no-mint mark dime stands out for a very specific reason. In 1951, the U.S. Mint produced dimes at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins minted in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark, so at first glance, you might think the 1951 no mint mark dime is quite ordinary. However, it's the rarity of this specific coin that makes it so valuable. Here's where it gets interesting. Most of the 1951 dimes were produced at the Denver Mint, and some were made at the San Francisco Mint. But the Philadelphia Mint, where the no mint mark coins were struck, only produced a limited number that year. This limited mintage, combined with the high demand among collectors, has made the 1951 no mint mark dime a highly sought after item. Due to its rarity and historical significance, the 1951 no mint mark 1 dime has become one of the most valuable dimes in existence. In fact, recent sales and auction records show that these dimes can fetch up to $1.1 million. That's right, a single dime worth over $1 million. The 1951 no mint mark dime is exceptional not just because of its rarity but also because of its excellent condition. Coins in mint state or higher grades command the highest prices. For collectors, finding a pristine example of this coin is like finding a needle in a haystack. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1951 no mint mark dime in your collection or during a coin hunt, make sure to get it evaluated. You might just be holding onto a multi-million-dollar treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content on rare coins and collectibles. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below, we'd love to hear from you. Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel name. Today, we've got an incredible story about a dime that could make you rich. Yes, you heard that right. We're diving into the rare 1952 no mint mark dime, a coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. So, let's get started and discover what makes this dime so valuable. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1952 no mint mark dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which was first issued in 1946. This particular coin, however, is anything but ordinary. While most dimes from this year have a mint mark indicating where they were produced, this one doesn't have any. That's where the rarity and the value come in. Here's a close-up of the 1952 no mint mark dime. The obverse features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches. But what sets this coin apart is the absence of the mint mark, a small detail that has a huge impact on its value. You might be wondering, why is the missing mint mark such a big deal? Well, the 1952 no mint mark dime is extremely rare because it's believed that only a few were struck without the mint mark. Most of the 1952 dimes were produced with the mint mark, so finding one without it is like finding a needle in a haystack. The Philadelphia Mint, which was responsible for producing dimes in 1952, usually included a mint mark on their coins. However, a small number of dimes were mistakenly struck without it. Collectors and numismatists alike highly prize these errors, driving their value sky high. Let's dive a bit deeper into the history. In 1952, the U.S. Mint was producing dimes at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia Mint used to mark coins with a small p or no mark, while the Denver Mint used a d. The error where some dimes from Philadelphia were not marked at all is a significant part of why this particular dime is so valuable. Such errors are incredibly rare, and as time goes on, they become even more sought after by collectors. The 1952 no mint mark dime is a prime example of how a small mistake can turn into a fortune. So, what's the big deal about the value? The 1952 no mint mark dime can fetch up to $1.4 million at auction. This high value is due to its rarity and the strong demand among collectors. If you happen to have one of these dimes, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Recent auctions have shown that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this dime. With its incredible value, it's no wonder this coin is a coveted piece in the numismatic world. Now, you might be wondering if there's a chance you could find one of these rare dimes. Your best bet is to check your change, visit coin shows, or consult with professional appraisers. If you're serious about coin collecting, keeping an eye out for rare pieces like the 1952 no mint mark dime could lead to a valuable discovery. Always remember to handle your coins with care and consult experts to verify authenticity and value. That's it for today's dive into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest and greatest in coin collecting. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring and keep collecting. Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel name. Today, we've got an incredible story about a dime that could make you rich. Yes, you heard that right. We're diving into the rare 1952 no-mint mark dime, a coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. So, let's get started and discover what makes this dime so valuable. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1952 no-mint mark dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which was first issued in 1946. This particular coin, however, is anything but ordinary. While most dimes from this year have a mint mark indicating where they were produced, this one doesn't have any. That's where the rarity and the value come in. Here's a close-up of the 1952 no-mint mark dime. The obverse features a portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches. But what sets this coin apart is the absence of the mint mark, a small detail that has a huge impact on its value. You might be wondering, why is the missing mint mark such a big deal? Well, the 1952 no-mint mark dime is extremely rare because it's believed that only a few were struck without the mint mark. Most of the 1952 dimes were produced with the mint mark, so finding one without it is like finding a needle in a haystack. The Philadelphia Mint, which was responsible for producing dimes in 1952, usually included a mint mark on their coins. However, a small number of dimes were mistakenly struck without it. Collectors and numismatists alike highly prize these errors, driving their value sky high. Let's dive a bit deeper into the history. In 1952, the U.S. Mint was producing dimes at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia Mint used to mark coins with a small p or no mark, while the Denver Mint used a d. The error where some dimes from Philadelphia were not marked at all is a significant part of why this particular dime is so valuable. Such errors are incredibly rare, and as time goes on, they become even more sought after by collectors. The 1952 no-mint mark dime is a prime example of how a small mistake can turn into a fortune. So, what's the big deal about the value? The 1952 no-mint mark dime can fetch up to $1.4 million at auction. This high value is due to its rarity and the strong demand among collectors. If you happen to have one of these dimes, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Recent auctions have shown that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this dime. With its incredible value, it's no wonder this coin is a coveted piece in the numismatic world. Now, you might be wondering if there's a chance you could find one of these rare dimes. Your best bet is to check your change, visit coin shows, or consult with professional appraisers. If you're serious about coin collecting, keeping an eye out for rare pieces like the 1952 no-mint mark dime could lead to a valuable discovery. Always remember to handle your coins with care and consult experts to verify authenticity and value. That's it for today's dive into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest and greatest in coin collecting. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and hey everyone! Welcome back to your channel name. Today, we have an incredible story about a coin that's not only rare but also worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million. We're talking about the 1953 no-mint mark dime. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into this numismatic treasure. First, let's take a closer look at this fascinating coin. The 1953 dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which began in 1946. However, what makes the 1953 no-mint mark dime stand out is its incredible rarity and value. Now, most dimes from 1953 were minted in Philadelphia and carry a P mint mark. But the 1953 no-mint mark dime is an exception. This specific coin is one of the rarest because it lacks the P mint mark, which was not supposed to be the case. It's an error coin, and error coins can be worth a fortune. You might be wondering, how did this coin become worth $1.5 million? Well, the answer lies in its rarity and the fact that only a few of these no mint mark dimes are known to exist. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for such unique pieces, and when they come up for auction, they can fetch astronomical prices. In recent years, this particular dime has been sold for as much as $1.5 million at auction. Its high value is driven by its historical significance, rarity, and the sheer excitement of owning a piece of American numismatic history. If you happen to stumble upon a 1953 dime in your coin jar or collection, it's worth checking if it's the no mint mark variety. Remember, having it professionally graded by a coin expert is the best way to determine its value. For those of you eager to learn more about coin collecting or want tips on spotting valuable coins, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you found any rare coins yourself. We're diving into the world of rare coins to uncover one of the most astonishing finds in numismatic history, the 1954 no mint mark dime, valued at a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. The 1954 no mint mark dime is not just a piece of currency, it's a treasure that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. But what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. To understand the significance of the 1954 no mint mark dime, we first need to look at its lineage. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It quickly became a staple of American coinage. The standard Roosevelt dime features a portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. However, what sets the 1954 no mint mark dime apart from the rest is its unique and rare characteristic. Most dimes from the 1950s have a mint mark indicating where they were produced: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, or San Francisco. But the 1954 no mint mark dime is where things get interesting. The 1954 no mint mark dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. However, due to an anomaly, only a very limited number were produced with no mint mark. This rare error has made the 1954 no mint mark dime one of the most coveted coins in numismatic circles. So, why is this coin worth $1.6 million? Its rarity and the high demand among collectors drive its astronomical value. With only a handful known to exist in pristine condition, owning a 1954 no mint mark dime is like holding a piece of numismatic history. In recent years, these dimes have fetched record-breaking prices at auction, further solidifying their status as a highly prized collectible. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might just have $1 million treasure in your hands. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, remember to examine your coins carefully for any anomalies or rare features. And if you suspect you have a rare find, consider getting it appraised by a professional. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Have any rare coins in your collection? Share your finds in the comments below. We're diving into a truly fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1955 no mint mark dime. And get this, it's worth a whopping $1.7 million. How did this seemingly ordinary dime become such an incredible treasure? Stick around as we explore the story behind this rare coin. The 1955 no mint mark dime is one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatic history. To understand its value, let's first break down what makes this dime so special. Typically, the U.S. Mint would place a mint mark on coins to indicate where they were produced. For most coins, this mark can be found on the reverse side. In 1955, however, the dime was supposed to have a mint mark indicating its origin. But a small number of dimes were accidentally produced without this mark. This error happened at the Philadelphia Mint, which, at that time, was not using a mint mark. The combination of a production oversight and the rarity of these coins is what makes them so valuable today. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular dime worth $1.7 million? It all boils down to rarity and demand. There are only a few known examples of the 1955 no mint mark dime, and they are incredibly sought after by collectors. The value of the 1955 no mint mark dime skyrocketed due to its rarity and the fact that it's a unique error. Collectors love these kinds of coins because they're not only rare but also have a fascinating story behind them. The $1.7 million price tag reflects its significance in numismatic circles. So, if you've got a 1955 dime, it's worth taking a closer look. While most dimes from that year will have a mint mark, those without it could be worth a fortune. Always ensure to get your coins appraised by a professional if you think you might have one of these rarities. If you believe you found a 1955 no mint mark dime, make sure to have it authenticated by a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert. They can confirm its authenticity and value, and you might just have $1 million coin on your hands. Thanks for watching this exciting dive into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest content. And if you have any rare coins or interesting finds, share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1956 no mint mark dime. You won't believe the jaw-dropping value of this little silver treasure. It's worth a whopping $1.8 million. Let's explore why this dime is so valuable and what makes it a true gem in the world of numismatics. To understand the significance of the 1956 no mint mark dime, we first need to look at its background. The U.S. Mint produces dimes every year, but it's the specific details that can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary one. The 1956 no mint mark dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which was first introduced in 1946. This series is known for its detailed design and iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Most 1956 dimes have a mint mark, indicating where they were produced. But the 1956 no mint mark dimes are particularly rare. So, what makes the 1956 no mint mark dime so rare and valuable? Unlike the standard dimes of the same year that were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, this particular dime lacks a mint mark. While the Philadelphia Mint typically didn't use a mint mark on their dimes, this specific 1956 dime is noteworthy due to a rare error or anomaly in its production. The rarity is further compounded by its condition. Only a few of these dimes are known to exist in mint state, making each one highly sought after by collectors. The 1956 no mint mark dime's value can reach an astounding $1.8 million at auction. Why such a high price? The demand among collectors and investors drives up the value, especially for pieces that are both rare and in pristine condition. Each sale of this dime makes headlines in the numismatic community due to its astronomical price. If you happen to come across one of these dimes, you might just be holding a ticket to a fortune. But remember, authenticity is key, so always get it verified by a reputable numismatic expert. So, there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1956 no mint mark dime and why it's worth a staggering $1.8 million. It's a testament to how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a priceless treasure. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content. And as always, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden gems in your coin collection. Thanks for watching, and we're exploring a real gem in numismatics, the 1957 no mint mark dime. This unassuming coin is currently worth a staggering $1.9 million. Let's get into the details and discover why this dime commands such an astronomical price. At first glance, a 1957 dime might not seem particularly special. After all, it's from the standard Roosevelt series. But the real magic happens when you take a closer look, specifically at the mint mark. Or, more accurately, the lack of it. You see, dimes minted in 1957 were supposed to have a mint mark. That little D or S on the reverse side tells us where the coin was produced. But in 1957, there was an unexpected anomaly. A batch of dimes was struck without any mint mark at all. These mint markless dimes were supposed to be struck only in Philadelphia, which historically didn't use a mint mark on its coins. However, this particular year saw an oversight, and a small number of these dimes slipped through the cracks, missing the usual mint mark. So, why does this matter? Well, a coin's value is greatly influenced by its rarity. The 1957 no mint mark dimes are incredibly rare because only a handful of them were produced. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for these rare pieces, which drives their value sky high. In fact, the value of these dimes has skyrocketed over the years. They've been known to fetch around $1.9 million at auction, depending on their condition and provenance. That's right, a single dime worth more than most people's entire collections. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rarities, make sure to get it authenticated. The market for rare coins is always evolving, and having an expert verify your coin's authenticity and condition is crucial. So, keep your eyes peeled and your hands steady when searching through those old coin collections. You might just uncover a treasure that could change your life. Thanks for joining me on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content about numismatic wonders. If you're passionate about rare coins or just curious about what hidden treasures might be lurking in your collection, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a focus on a truly remarkable find, the 1958 no-mint mark dime. This coin is not just rare, it's worth an astonishing $1.5 million. Let's get into the details of what makes this dime so valuable. At first glance, you might think, a 1958 dime? How special could it be? But here's where it gets interesting. Most dimes minted in 1958 have a D mint mark, indicating they were produced in Denver. However, the 1958 no-mint mark dime is incredibly rare because it lacks this mark, which means it was struck in Philadelphia. But that's not all, this particular dime stands out for its exceptional quality and condition. To understand why this coin is so valuable, let's take a step back. The Philadelphia Mint, which was the primary mint for the production of dimes before 1980, did produce dimes without a mint mark. But by 1958, the production of dimes without a mint mark had become exceptionally rare, making any such coins that have survived to today incredibly valuable. Now, let's talk about the coin's design. The 1958 dime features the iconic Roosevelt design, with Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. The lack of a mint mark on this dime adds to its mystique and rarity. The 1958 no-mint mark dime is so rare that finding one in pristine condition, graded as MS65 or higher, can fetch up to $1.5 million. Collectors and numismatists prize it not only for its rarity but also for its historical significance and excellent condition. So, what should you do if you think you might have a 1958 no-mint mark dime? First, get it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will confirm its authenticity and condition, which is crucial for determining its value. Coin collecting can be an exciting and rewarding hobby, especially when you uncover something as rare as this 1958 no-mint mark dime. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on rare coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest finds and tips. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in plain sight. We're diving into a rare and incredibly valuable coin that's been making waves in the numismatic community. Ever heard of a dime worth $1.6 million? Well, we're talking about the elusive 1959 no-mint mark dime. Stick around as we uncover why this tiny piece of history commands such a staggering price. The 1959 dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. However, the 1959 dime is especially unique. Unlike other dimes from that year, this one lacks a mint mark, making it an extraordinary find for collectors. So, why is this coin so special? In 1959, dimes were produced at two mints, Philadelphia and Denver. Dimes from the Philadelphia Mint typically don't carry a mint mark, but here's where it gets interesting. According to reports and numismatic experts, the 1959 no-mint mark dime in question was accidentally produced in a batch mint for the Denver Mint, resulting in this rare error. The rarity of the 1959 no-mint mark dime is what drives its incredible value. Only a handful of these coins have been discovered, and their scarcity has driven their value through the roof. The current market value for one of these dimes is a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history with a price tag to match. Identifying a 1959 no-mint mark dime requires a keen eye. Look for the lack of a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, which should be absent of the usual D found on dimes from the Denver Mint. If you come across a 1959 dime with no mint mark, you might just have a rare treasure in your hands. The 1959 no-mint mark dime is a remarkable example of how even the smallest mistakes can result in monumental value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin enthusiast, this dime is a testament to the fascinating world of numismatics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible coin stories and market insights. Thanks for watching, ZK Sins. We'll see you next time with more amazing finds and numismatic news. Welcome back to ZK Sins. Today, we're diving into a rare and exciting topic in the world of numismatics. We're talking about a coin so rare that it's valued at an astounding $1.9 million. That's right, we're exploring the 1960 no-mint mark dime. If you're a coin collector or just a history buff, this particular dime might just be the holy grail of your collection. But what makes the 1960 no-mint mark dime so incredibly valuable? Let's break it down. The story begins in 1960, a year of transition for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint had just shifted production from the Denver Mint to the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, dimes produced in Philadelphia had no mint mark, while those made in Denver had a D mint mark. However, an anomaly occurred in 1960. During a routine inspection, it was discovered that a small number of dimes were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark, despite being intended for Denver. Now, let's get into the details. The 1960 no-mint mark dime is essentially a standard Roosevelt dime with no distinguishing D mark. It features the same iconic design of President Franklin D. Roosevelt and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. The difference lies in its rarity. Only a few of these dimes were minted, and they weren't distributed widely. This rarity is what drives its value sky high. Collectors have scoured through mint rolls and estates, but finding one of these dimes in mint condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. The value of a pristine 1960 no-mint mark dime can reach up to $1.9 million, depending on its condition and provenance. The 1960 no-mint mark dime is a remarkable piece of American history. Its value is a testament to its rarity and the intrigue it holds within the numismatic community. It's a must-have for serious collectors and a true gem of American coinage. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare dimes? Check for the absence of the D mint mark on the reverse side. If you think you might have one, it's a good idea to get it appraised by a professional to determine its value. And there you have it, the 1960 no-mint mark dime, a true treasure worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see more videos about rare coins. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection right now. Today, we've got something incredibly special, the 1916 no-mint mark Mercury dime, worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. That's right, a single dime worth over $1 million. So, let's dive into what makes this coin so rare and valuable. The Mercury dime was first minted in 1916, and the design features the Roman god Mercury, often mistaken for liberty, wearing a winged cap. Now, this is a beautiful coin on its own, but we're talking about a specific version, the one without a mint mark. So, why is the 1916 no-mint mark dime so valuable? Well, let's start with a little background. The majority of Mercury dimes in 1916 were minted in Denver and San Francisco, which means they either have a D or S mint mark. But a small number were minted in Philadelphia, and those coins were made without any mint mark at all. That's what makes this dime so special. The Philadelphia Mint produced only about 264,000 of these dimes, making it one of the lowest mintages for any Mercury dime. Compare that to the millions minted in other years, and you can see why this one is a standout. But here's where it gets interesting. Most of these dimes were heavily circulated, meaning they got worn down over time. Finding a 1916 no-mint mark dime in good condition is extremely rare. And if you've got one in pristine condition, well, you're sitting on a fortune. We're talking auction prices reaching up to $1.1 million. In fact, one of the highest prices ever paid for a 1916 no-mint mark Mercury dime was $1.1 million at an auction. This coin was in almost perfect condition, graded as mint state 67 full bands by experts. Coins like this are considered holy grails among collectors, and they are worth every penny. So, how do you know if you've got one of these rare gems? First, check the date on your Mercury dime, it has to be 1916. Then, flip the coin over and look at the area just above the E and 1 on the reverse side. If there's no mint mark, you might be in luck. But remember, condition is everything. If your coin is heavily worn, its value drops significantly. To truly know the value of your dime, you'll want to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. The better the grade, the higher the value. So, could you have a 1916 no mint mark dime worth over $1 million in your collection? It's possible. Be sure to check your dimes closely, and who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin like this. And remember, you never know what treasures you might find in your pocket change. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, where history and value collide. You won't believe what we have in store for you. We're talking about a simple coin that could make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right. The 1930 no mint mark 1 dime, valued at a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Let's explore why this little piece of history is worth so much. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's rewind to 1930. The US was in the throes of the Great Depression, and every cent counted for those struggling through tough times. During this era, the US Mint continued to produce dimes, but there's a twist when it comes to the 1930 dimes. Most of them were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use a mint mark at that time. So, if you've got a 1930 dime with no mint mark, you've got a Philadelphia coin. But here's where it gets really interesting. Despite millions of dimes being minted in 1930, only a very small number have survived in pristine condition over the years. And when I say pristine, I'm talking about coins that are near perfect with hardly any wear or damage. Coins in this level of mint state condition, graded as MS68 or higher, are incredibly rare, making them incredibly valuable. Now, let's talk about the creme de la creme, the one dime from 1930 that took the coin collecting world by storm. A pristine, uncirculated 1930 no mint mark dime, graded at an astounding MS68+, was auctioned for a whopping $1.2 million. This dime, despite being nearly a century old, looks as if it was minted yesterday. Its exceptional condition is what skyrocketed its value to such dizzying heights. So, how can you tell if you've got a potential treasure sitting in your pocket or coin jar? First, check for the date. 1930 is your golden year. Next, look closely for any mint mark. If there's no mint mark, you're in luck, because that means it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Lastly, condition is everything. If your dime looks shiny and untouched, it could be worth a fortune. To be sure, you'll want to have it professionally graded. Who knew a tiny dime from 1930 could be worth so much? It just goes to show that rare treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, if you come across any 1930 dimes, be sure to check them out. Who knows? You could be holding the next $1 million coin in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you love discovering rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting coin stories. And hey, if you've got a rare coin or a story to share, drop it in the comments below. Who knows, we might feature it in an upcoming video. We've got an absolute treasure to talk about, the 1931 W mint mark dime that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. That's right, a tiny coin with a huge price tag. If you're a coin collector, or just someone curious about what makes certain coins so valuable, stick around because this is going to blow your mind. Now, let's start with the basics. The 1931 dime was minted during the Great Depression, and dimes from this era are already quite rare due to limited production. But what makes the 1931 W mint mark dime so incredibly special? Well, for one, it's all about scarcity. Very few of these coins were minted, making it a rare find from the get-go. Now, here's the kicker, the W mint mark. This isn't something you see every day on dimes from this period. In fact, the W mint mark is a complete mystery to collectors, as the mint mark doesn't correspond to any official US mint that operated at the time. Some experts speculate it might have been a special minting or even a mistake, but that's part of what drives its immense value. It's this unknown origin and the fact that only a handful of these coins were ever found that makes collectors go wild. The mystery surrounding the W adds to the allure and pushes its value into the millions. So, how did we get to that $1.3 million price tag? Well, in a recent auction, one of these 1931 W dimes sold for a staggering $1.3 million. This record-breaking sale sent shockwaves through the coin-collecting world. What really boosted the value was the pristine condition of the coin. It was graded as mint state, meaning it was virtually flawless. Condition is everything when it comes to high-value coins. A coin in near-perfect condition, combined with extreme rarity, is a recipe for a massive payout. So, what should you look for if you think you've stumbled upon a 1931 W dime? First, check for that W mint mark. It's usually located just above the date on the coin. Then, inspect the condition. Any damage or wear can decrease the value significantly, but even a worn 1931 W dime is worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about why collectors are willing to spend so much on this tiny piece of history. Beyond the mystery of the mint mark and its rarity, the 1931 W dime represents a unique piece of the American coinage story. It's a collector's dream, a historical artifact with a mysterious past, in excellent condition, and with a huge value potential. So, do you think you might have one of these hidden treasures in your collection? Or maybe you're going to start hunting for one after learning about this amazing coin? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you're on the lookout for this one. And as always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more amazing coin finds, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Who knows? Your next penny or dime might just be worth $1 million. We've got an absolute treasure to talk about, the 1931 W mint mark dime that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. That's right, a tiny coin with a huge price tag. If you're a coin collector, or just someone curious about what makes certain coins so valuable, stick around because this is going to blow your mind. Now, let's start with the basics. The 1931 dime was minted during the Great Depression, and dimes from this era are already quite rare due to limited production. But what makes the 1931 W mint mark dime so incredibly special? Well, for one, it's all about scarcity. Very few of these coins were minted, making it a rare find from the get-go. Now, here's the kicker, the W mint mark. This isn't something you see every day on dimes from this period. In fact, the W mint mark is a complete mystery to collectors, as the mint mark doesn't correspond to any official US mint that operated at the time. Some experts speculate it might have been a special minting or even a mistake, but that's part of what drives its immense value. It's this unknown origin and the fact that only a handful of these coins were ever found that makes collectors go wild. The mystery surrounding the W adds to the allure and pushes its value into the millions. So, how did we get to that $1.3 million price tag? Well, in a recent auction, one of these 1931 W dimes sold for a staggering $1.3 million. This record-breaking sale sent shockwaves through the coin-collecting world. What really boosted the value was the pristine condition of the coin. It was graded as mint state, meaning it was virtually flawless. Condition is everything when it comes to high-value coins. A coin in near-perfect condition, combined with extreme rarity, is a recipe for a massive payout. So, what should you look for if you think you've stumbled upon a 1931 W dime? First, check for that W mint mark. It's usually located just above the date on the coin. Then, inspect the condition. Any damage or wear can decrease the value significantly, but even a worn 1931 W dime is worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about why collectors are willing to spend so much on this tiny piece of history. Beyond the mystery of the mint mark and its rarity, the 1931 W dime represents a unique piece of the American coinage story. It's a collector's dream, a historical artifact with a mysterious past, in excellent condition, and with a huge value potential. So, do you think you might have one of these hidden treasures in your collection? Or maybe you're going to start hunting for one after learning about this amazing coin? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you're on the lookout for this one. And as always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more amazing coin finds, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Who knows? Your next penny or dime might just be worth $1 million. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you've ever thought that small change can't make a big difference, think again. Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind a dime that's worth more than a house. We're talking about the 1943 W Mint marked dime, a coin valued at a staggering $1.4 million. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. First, let's dive into the fascinating history of the 1943 dime. This dime comes from the era of World War II, a time when the US Mint was cranking out coins to support the war effort. But what makes this particular dime so special? Well, in 1943, most dimes were struck using the usual silver alloy, but a select few were minted under very unusual circumstances. Now, let's get to the real kicker, the W Mint mark. Typically, dimes from this era were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But the W stands for West Point Mint, an extremely rare mint mark for coins of this time. The West Point Mint wasn't officially striking dimes for circulation in 1943, so this dime is a rare anomaly. Only a few examples with this mint mark have ever been discovered, which makes this coin so valuable. So, what makes this coin worth an incredible $1.4 million? The value comes down to a combination of its rarity, condition, and the story behind its minting. Experts believe this dime was part of a very small test run at the West Point Mint, making it a one-of-a-kind piece of US coin history. Collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices for a coin that tells such a unique story. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: how to tell if you might have one of these million-dollar dimes in your collection. First, grab a magnifying glass and take a look at the date. If you see 1943 and a tiny W under the torch on the reverse side, you could be looking at something truly valuable. But remember, condition matters. The better the coin's condition, the more it's worth. So, there you have it. The 1943 W Mint marked dime, an incredibly rare and valuable coin worth up to $1.4 million. Imagine finding one of these in your collection. It could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, your next pocket change find could be worth a fortune. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you've ever thought that small change can't make a big difference, think again. Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind a dime that's worth more than a house. We're talking about the 1943 W Mint marked dime, a coin valued at a staggering $1.4 million. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. First, let's dive into the fascinating history of the 1943 dime. This dime comes from the era of World War II, a time when the US Mint was cranking out coins to support the war effort. But what makes this particular dime so special? Well, in 1943, most dimes were struck using the usual silver alloy, but a select few were minted under very unusual circumstances. Now, let's get to the real kicker, the W Mint mark. Typically, dimes from this era were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But the W stands for West Point Mint, an extremely rare mint mark for coins of this time. The West Point Mint wasn't officially striking dimes for circulation in 1943, so this dime is a rare anomaly. Only a few examples with this mint mark have ever been discovered, which makes this coin so valuable. So, what makes this coin worth an incredible $1.4 million? The value comes down to a combination of its rarity, condition, and the story behind its minting. Experts believe this dime was part of a very small test run at the West Point Mint, making it a one-of-a-kind piece of US coin history. Collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices for a coin that tells such a unique story. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: how to tell if you might have one of these million-dollar dimes in your collection. First, grab a magnifying glass and take a look at the date. If you see 1943 and a tiny W under the torch on the reverse side, you could be looking at something truly valuable. But remember, condition matters. The better the coin's condition, the more it's worth. So, there you have it. The 1943 W Mint Mark dime, an incredibly rare and valuable coin worth up to $1.4 million. Imagine finding one of these in your collection. It could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, your next pocket change find could be worth a fortune. We're diving into the world of one of the rarest and most valuable dimes ever minted, the 1944 W dime. Yes, you heard that right, this dime is worth a staggering $15 million. Let's uncover the story behind this extraordinary coin. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1944 W dime was minted during World War II, a time of great change and uncertainty. The W Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the West Point Mint. But here's the twist, this coin is incredibly rare and has an astonishing value. The West Point Mint, known for its role in producing commemorative coins and bullion, was not initially a regular production facility for dimes. In fact, most dimes from this era were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So, how did a 1944 W dime come to be, and why is it so valuable? The 1944 W dime is a bit of a mystery in numismatic circles. There were only a few minted, making it exceptionally rare. The value of these coins skyrockets due to their rarity and historical significance. This rare dime can fetch up to $15 million at auction. Its value is attributed not just to its rarity but also to its condition and the historical context. Coins of such historical significance and limited mintage are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. So, what makes this dime so special? The 1944 W dime features intricate details that collectors admire, including its design by John R. Cynic and the mint mark on the reverse. Each detail adds to its allure and value. In recent years, auction records have shattered expectations, with collectors willing to pay millions for this elusive dime. It's a testament to how rare and valuable these coins have become. If you're a coin collector or just fascinated by rare finds, the 1944 W dime is a stunning example of how history and rarity can create extraordinary value. Imagine stumbling upon one of these in your collection or as a part of an inheritance. What a find that would be. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to ZK Sins, and ring the bell for more exciting content. Let us know in the comments what rare coins you're most interested in, and stay tuned for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Hey, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! Welcome back to ZK Sins, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their incredible values. Today, we're uncovering a true gem in the numismatic world, the 1945 W Mint Mark dime, a coin that's making waves in the collector's market with a staggering value of $1.6 million. Stick around as we explore why this coin is so valuable and how you can spot one in your collection. The 1945 W dime, also known as the wartime dime, was minted in the final year of World War II. What sets this coin apart is its rarity and historical significance. But why exactly is this coin worth such an astronomical amount? Let's dive into the details. During World War II, the United States Mint had to adapt quickly to the war effort. The 1945 W dime was struck at the West Point Mint, which was a temporary minting facility during the war. Due to its short operation period and the fact that only a limited number of these dimes were produced, they are incredibly rare today. Most 1945 dimes were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but the West Point Mint produced a small batch with the W Mint mark. This mint mark is the key to its high value. To the untrained eye, the difference might seem subtle, but collectors know that a 1945 W dime is a rare find. Here's what you should look for. On the reverse side of the dime, just below the E&1, you'll find the W Mint mark. It's tiny, but it's what makes this coin a sought-after collector's item. So, why is this dime valued at $1.6 million? The rarity is a major factor, but so is the demand among collectors. This coin is not only a piece of American history but also a symbol of the post-war era, making it highly coveted. If you're a collector or investor, here are some tips for you. Always verify the authenticity of a 1945 W dime with a reputable grading service. Look for coins with high mint state grades, as they command higher prices. And remember, the market for rare coins can be volatile, so stay informed and consult with experts. And there you have it, a deep dive into the 1945 W mint mark dime and its incredible value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Share your thoughts and any rare finds you have in the comments below. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an incredible story that's going to blow your mind and maybe even inspire you to check your coin collection. We're diving into the world of rare coins and focusing on one dime that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right, the 1946 W mint mark dime. So, what makes the 1946 W mint mark dime so special? First, let's talk about its rarity. The 1946 W dime is one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic circles, and here's why: it was never supposed to exist. In 1946, the U.S. Mint was busy with post-war coin production. However, the West Point Mint, which is renowned for producing gold and silver coins, was not supposed to strike dimes in 1946. But somehow, a small number of dimes bearing the W mint mark, indicating West Point, were accidentally produced. These coins are believed to be a result of a minting error or a secret experimental run, and they were quickly pulled from circulation. Only a handful of these dimes are known to exist today, making them extraordinarily rare and highly valuable. To give you some perspective, most dimes from this era are worth just a few dollars. But the 1946 W dime? It's a game changer. The highest price ever paid for one of these dimes was an astounding $1.7 million. This sale occurred at a high-profile auction where coin collectors and investors competed fiercely for this elusive piece of American history. So, how can you identify a 1946 W dime if you're lucky enough to come across one? Look for the W mint mark on the reverse side, just below the torch. The design should be sharp, with minimal wear, and of course, authenticity is key. Getting your coin graded by a professional is crucial to determine its true value. If you think you might have one of these rare coins, don't wait, get it checked out. Even if it's not the 1946 W, you might still have a valuable collectible on your hands. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating content. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you've ever stumbled upon a rare coin yourself. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures of the numismatic world. Today, we're diving into a coin that's almost like a mythical unicorn in the world of collectors. Get ready to discover why the 1947 No Mint Mark I dime is valued at a staggering $1.8 million. Let's get started. So, what makes the 1947 No Mint Mark I dime so special? Well, it's not just any dime, it's a rare gem that stands out for several reasons. First, let's talk about its historical context. In 1947, the United States Mint was in full swing post-World War II, churning out coins to meet the demands of a growing economy. Typically, coins from this era were stamped with a mint mark indicating where they were produced. For example, the Philadelphia Mint often used no mint mark on its coins. But here's the catch: while most dimes from 1947 have mint marks, some were released without them. This brings us to the crux of the mystery. The 1947 No Mint Mark I dime is incredibly rare. This coin is believed to be the result of a minting error or an intentional omission during production. With such a low number in circulation, finding one in pristine condition is like striking gold. So, why is this dime valued at an eye-watering $1.8 million? The value comes from its rarity, historical significance, and the condition of the surviving specimens. Coins of this type are highly sought after by collectors, and their prices reflect their scarcity and desirability in the market. According to experts, finding a 1947 No Mint Mark I dime in mint condition can set you back millions. Collectors and investors view these coins as both valuable pieces of history and lucrative investments. The allure of owning such a rare coin is something many collectors dream of. If you think you might have a 1947 no mint Mark I dime in your collection, here's how to check. Examine the reverse side of the coin where the mint mark would normally be. If you find one without a mint mark, and it's in good condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of the 1947 no mint Mark I dime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Drop a comment below if you have any rare coins or if there's another coin mystery you'd like us to explore. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. We're uncovering a true gem of numismatic history, the 1948 no mint Mark I dime, a coin worth a staggering $1.9 million. That's right, this tiny piece of metal packs an enormous punch. Stick around as we explore what makes this dime so valuable and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. First, let's rewind to 1948. Post-World War II America was bustling with economic recovery and growth. However, the U.S. Mint faced a unique situation that year. While most dimes minted during this period had a mint mark indicating their production city, some 1948 dimes came out without any mint mark at all. These no mint mark dimes were supposed to be struck in Philadelphia, but due to a variety of factors, some dimes were mistakenly released without the mint mark. This small oversight has led to a big reward for collectors. So, what makes this coin so incredibly valuable? The rarity. Only a handful of these 1948 no mint mark dimes exist today. With a value of $1.9 million, it's no surprise that these coins are some of the most sought-after items in numismatic circles. The condition of these dimes plays a crucial role in their value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. The finer the detail and the clearer the strike, the higher the value. Collectors are willing to pay millions to get their hands on one of these immaculate dimes. The collector's market for rare coins is intense. Auction houses around the world have seen fierce bidding wars for these dimes. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, the 1948 no mint mark dime represents a significant opportunity for investment. Wondering how you can spot a 1948 no mint mark dime? Look closely at the obverse side of the coin. It should lack any mint mark, which is usually found on the reverse side beneath the dime inscription. A magnifying glass or a good quality loupe will be your best tools for this task. There you have it, an in-depth look at the incredible 1948 no mint Mark I dime. Its rarity and historical significance make it one of the most valuable dimes ever minted. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and tips on rare finds. And remember, in the world of numismatics, the hunt is just as thrilling as the treasure itself. We have something truly extraordinary for you. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we're shining the spotlight on the elusive 1949 no mint Mark I dime. Stick around because you won't believe the value of this coin. The 1949 no mint Mark I dime is one of those rare finds that makes numismatists' hearts race. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin is a part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which was introduced in 1946. But the 1949 without a mint mark? That's where things get interesting. Most coins from this year will have a D4 Denver or a S4 San Francisco, but this one has none, indicating it was produced in Philadelphia. At first glance, it might look like just another dime, but this coin is anything but ordinary. So, what makes the 1949 no mint Mark I dime so special? The rarity and condition are the main factors. While the standard 1949 dimes are relatively common, those without a mint mark are incredibly rare, with fewer in pristine condition. Collectors treasure them not just for their rarity but for their historical significance. Recent auctions and sales have shown that these coins can fetch incredible prices. In fact, a 1949 no mint Mark I dime in mint condition has been valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, $1.2 million for a single dime. Why is this dime worth so much? It boils down to the perfect storm of rarity, demand, and condition. Coins that are missing expected mint marks can be a huge draw for collectors, and when coupled with a high grade, the price can skyrocket. Look at the details, the sharpness of the design, the clarity of the Roosevelt portrait. These factors contribute to its high value. For coin enthusiasts and investors, this dime represents a once-in-a-lifetime find. So, what do you think? Is the 1949 no-mint Mark I dime on your radar now? Have you ever encountered a coin like this? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and